Hey, what's up guys? It's Ben2000YGO, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero on another episode of Testing Your Deck. So basically what this is this is another deck I saw on the Team FTK Facebook group. So if you're not a member of the Team FTK Facebook group, what are you doing? Get over there. Post your decks, and maybe I might feature your deck. So today's deck is from Ying. I only say first names, I don't say last names. So Ying, shoutouts to you. Your Red Eyes deck looked interesting enough for me to want to pilot it, so I decided to pilot it. Now, I want to preface this that I am not particularly good at, at Red Eyes. I don't know why. It's just a deck that's never really appealed to me. But she put one together, looked kind of fun to play, so I decided to take a crack at it. So let's go over to that replay footage real quick, and then when well, not replay footage, I'm going to talk with it, you guys, but over it. But we'll go over to the replay footage, and we'll talk some more about the deck there, and like the moves I chose to make, and then we will, and then I'll come back and talk about what changed. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got a really decent opening hand, and we just so happen to be playing against Blue Eyes. This is what I did play a few practice games to kind of get my bearings with the deck first, and then I finally recorded one. So this is the Blue Eyes matchup. So this one was really interesting. Our opponent is playing a Chaos Max variant, which was very advantageous for us. As you guys can see here, it looks like it's a pretty standard Blue Eyes build. But we are playing Master Rule 5, by the way, so here we go. I believe, if I recall correctly, I go second because I feel like this deck does better going second than going first. Our opponent proceeds to pass, so then we make standard plays. We go get the Red Eyes Fusion, we make a lure, we drop the stuff to make the, what do you call it, Red Eyes Black Comet Dragon. Basically, this card's a burn on summon, so that's really useful. He's also really big. I didn't know what I was up against, so I just threw out the biggest guy I had, which turns out later to be a really good idea. Alright, so now I go ahead and I set the Polys and the Twin Twisters, and I have Ash Blossom. I'm feeling pretty confident. With Super Poly, Twin Twister, and Ash, I feel pretty good. Alright, he pops my dude, but that's okay. I get a free Red Eyes in exchange. He tries to draw. I go nope with Ash Blossom. He then proceeds to turn his alternative into a Deep of Blue Eyes. I believe the point of this dragon is just to have a Blue Eyes dragon that could beat over this, that can attack. I also think he gets bonuses for using this card, if I recall correctly. So here we go. He searches Polymerization. He sends the egg for Blue Eyes, and then he's going to proceed to get a real Blue Eyes White Dragon. The Deep Eyes gets him, the rest of his pieces for his Chaos Max. As you guys saw, I played Return of the Dragon Lords, which got me back my Comet Dragon here, which allowed me to have the biggest monster on field, which, that was a lucky play, I should say, because normally you would think the normal play, because you get to attack, would be to go for the other dragon, and I just went for the big one. So I attack over them for max damage. I thought that was a smart idea. Okay, he does this to get the Blue Eyes back. He gets the Chaos Max Dragon, he boosts everything, and then I Super Poly, and basically stall. Making this, I summon this, which was really dumb, because he just attacks over it, so basically all I did was end up giving him fuel to attack me with. And then I put this back in my hand, so I could have, Super Poly and Twin Twisters fuel without having to give up my Ash Blossom. He Monster Reborns that, I go into another Starving Venom, because that's what's in Ying's deck, and I'm like, oh no, I can't really do much with it. So now I'm on the defensive for a little while. Well, he kind of screws up and makes Spirit, and I'm like, ha! So this is where things start to go my way. It may not seem like that at first, but it actually does start to go my way. So there I go. I get searches. One of the cards I didn't realize how it really worked, so I kind of screwed up there. He doesn't draw everything he needs. Luckily, Link Haribo's there to save my bacon and give me another turn. So now I summon the thing, not realizing that I have to have a real Red Eyes monster. So now that I have one, now I get that. And then here's where I start to win. I bring out the Xyz Dragon. We killed our... Well, basically what happened is we killed our Venom dragon to pop everything, but that brought out Deep Eyes, which Deep Eyes is about to get really big. But he took damage just for playing that, so go me. And then he tries to kill my dragon, which I'm like, okay, I'm gonna summon another one. And then Return of the Dragon Lord saved my Flare Metal, and then I negate his egg. So yeah, and now I win. Big Eye, steal his dude, summon another free dragon, and we just proceed to blast him with his own dragon. So what would I change about this deck? Not a lot, really. I'm not exactly very familiar with this. I would maybe play Dragon Shrine. Maybe, but I feel like this is a pretty good Red Eyes build. I like that it goes second. It has hand traps like Ash Blossom. It has Called by the Grave. So we can get our plays going and Super Poly to break boards. It's not a bad Red Eyes build at all. I don't know about, like, for budget options. I don't really know. I mean, I see Boral Sword and Borreload Dragon, and we have the Black Luster guy, which I never got a chance to play, but I didn't really think about it. I focused on the fusions. Overall, I'd say it's a solid, fun deck. I enjoyed playing it. It was easy to grasp. The only thing that sucks about some of these cards is that they're kind of expensive, but that is what it is. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are fans of Red Eyes, I mean, going for the Super Poly variant is not a bad idea, especially because we have a Shaddoll structure deck coming out soon. And that is going to be a beast of a structure deck, and you're going to get Super Poly in it. So if you want to fight against that Shaddoll deck, because we're about to see an influx of them, pick it up yourself so you can, if you're a Red Eyes player, so you can get your Super Polys on the cheap. And then you can just go, okay, soups, suck up the Shaddolls and make up your Starving Venoms, or, or Mud Dragons. You literally have outs to pretty much everything you could ever come across. The only thing, I feel like this deck would have lost if that had been a pure Blue Eyes build. But because it was Chaos Max, I was like, oh, you're playing Dark Monsters too? Well, in that case. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of my new series, Testing Your Deck. Also, guys, make sure that you join the Team FTK Facebook group so that you can be part of our little community and maybe see your deck featured on my channel. Anyway, guys, I'm Ben10000YGO. I'm your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.